Hello and welcome to the Memory Arcade. Hi Yukib. Yeah, so we finished Area of Sorrow last session. Why not dive in to the direct sequel, creatively named Dawn of Sorrow. I think Vampire Hunters would catch a break at Dawn, but that is not the case. And yeah, first Castlevania on the Nintendo DS. We are playing a oh dear. You know, let's just watch this riveting intro. The series is quickly approaching Mega Man levels of repetition camp. I won't complain as long as the gameplay quality remains the same. But yeah. This is a direct sequel to the last game, meaning this will also revolve around Summer Cruz, who, for reasons that haven't really been explained, has inherited the power of Dracula after Dracula was defeated 30 plus years prior. So last time he managed to conquer the darkness inside of him and basically remain himself insane. Not sure what ultimately happened to all his powers. I'm guessing we'll have to collect most of them again. But yeah. Sorry. Fast text, my favorite. Ever since the solar eclipse 2035, my life has never been the same. It was then that I realized that I, Summer Cruz, am the rebirth of Dracula. It was in this castle that I learned the truth, that I possessed the power to seize the souls of my enemies. That evil power almost engulfed me, but my friends pulled me from the brink. But a year has passed since then, and I thought my troubles were over. Are you serious? Yeah, and that's when Hammer decided to... Wait, Summer, can I ask you something? Yeah, of course, Mina. What's wrong? It's been a year since it all happened, hasn't it? Yeah, just about. And what was it called? You know, the ability to use the power of monsters? You mean the power of dominance? Last time they called it the power to rule, but sure. I lost it when we escaped Dracula's castle, remember? I know, but it's just that I get this terrible feeling inside. It's probably nothing. Look, don't worry, okay? I mean, like, on the anniversary of something really traumatic, people are allowed to be a bit uneasy, even in fantasy anime land. Speaking of anime, so what we are playing is a ROM hack that was dubbed by the creator as the Definitive Edition, which I find a little strong, if not presumptive, but it does three things primarily. It removes all the touchscreen tidbits in the game, which were kind of bolted on because that's how it goes when new hardware and new input methods come around. So we won't have to be dealing with that here. It also fixes the luck stat, because apparently the luck stat in the original release of the game was just broken, which kinda sucks when you're grinding for the souls. And also it replaces the more anime-esque character portraits that kinda correspond to what you saw in the intro, with the classic, more stylized artwork that has been a staple of the Castlevania series ever since Symphony. It's one specific designer, and apparently they snubbed them for this release, or replaced them. Who knows what the real reasons behind it was. And that's actually a change that I'm not entirely in favor of, because taking out the touchscreen stuff and fixing a bug is one thing, but I also kind of want to play the games roughly like they were intended, and change the artwork because local part of the fanbase said, "Oh, we don't like change." Granted, the anime portraits don't look terribly inspired, so I'm not gonna be complaining about the change. And it's just happened that this was a very handy package for me to patch onto the game. I don't feel strongly either way, but if any ROM hackers out there are listening, try to separate functionality and aesthetics when you make these patches, and maybe add multiple options. It's not like patches from that area for games from that area are huge amounts of data that you cannot distribute these days. Anyway, so Mina, Soma's childhood friend. I keep wondering how she is his childhood friend when he's supposedly a Western exchange student in Japan. But, well, I don't know. Headcanon, he's an army kid who came back to Japan via the exchange program. Whatever. It's probably nothing. Look, don't worry, okay? This past year I haven't been able to use any of the powers I gained. This must actually suck because some of the stuff we got was really sweet. And that doesn't happen every day. You're Summer Cruz, aren't you? Yeah, and you're? You may call me Celia. But not for long. Come forth, my servants. No offense to the skeletons in Castlevania, I love them dearly, but I'm fairly certain that even I, as a regular-ass human with no particular combat training, could take down one of those. Like, it's gonna have, what, 10 hit points? What? Mina, get back! Damn it, of all the worst. Soma! You, back off too. Mr. Ricardo! Ninja Ricardo, the Guardian, You shall not interfere. A barrier? Quick, Summer, use this. I love how the knife just passes through the barrier. You know what? I'm gonna be a spiteful son of a bitch. And literally just punch this thing. Okay, so we got another soul. And another one. So the system seems to be basically the same. We get 3 souls. Now conveniently situated in one menu. One of them is a projectile, like a sub-weapon in the old Castlevania games. Then there's one that's on one of the shoulder buttons, which is more of a kind of... like, picture these as light duty and heavy duty spells, and these are passive effects. Kinda like the system that was also used on Bloodstained. And, which is probably one of the reasons I really enjoyed Aria of Sorrow, because it's a very proven system, and it works really well. Celia Fortner. Summer Cruz, I shall see your demise, that is certain, using whatever means. You could have stabbed her just there. Wait. Save your energy. You won't catch her now. Damn it. Summer, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, but what power? But that power, it returned. Ricardo, what's going on? Dear Castlevania games, please add a fucking font shadow. This is... Even with the transparent window, some of this is just hard to read. The power didn't return, it was always with you. He's been hitting the fortune cookies very hard, huh? You just never had the need for it since you fled the castle, and probably also didn't murder any monsters during that year off. And that set free all the souls that you had gained dominance over. You mean I couldn't use the power because I was never in any danger? Anyway, who was that woman? Also, could I get the soul of a Fiat if I threw myself in front of a moving vehicle? Anyway, she seemed to know you. Celia Fortner, she's the priestess of a new and rapidly growing cult. We suspected she was up to something, so we've been keeping tabs on her. But why would someone like that come after Soma? They want to resurrect the Lord of Darkness, like some sought to do with Dracula. I guess they don't like the fact that I didn't become the Lord of Darkness. Not only that, they intend to create a new lord by eliminating you. Eliminating? But Sona, you don't need to get any more involved with this. Let us deal with it. And we're totally gonna deal with it, huh? That woman, she said she would see my demise. Sona. Several days later. So the cult space is here. How did he find that out? He's a college kid. Oh, his old army buddy, his buddy with army connections. That actually makes a terrible amount of sense here. Hammer's info wasn't so iffy after all. You doubted my word? Hammer, what are you doing here? Are you dense? Who told you about this place? Wait, it was me. Well, yeah, but... Hey, you got your mind on doing something wicked, huh? Come on in, buddy. But hey, what happened to that pretty little lady? I remember, right? You mean Yoko? She's not coming. In fact, I haven't told a soul. Oh, she ain't coming? Well, why not? Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, since I'm here, I'd better make the best of it. You're gonna open a shop, huh? I guess I'm back in business and you're my customer. Emma, look, I'm saying this is for your own good. You really should leave. Can't do that, I'm afraid. I know when someone's in trouble, and I'm not just gonna leave you here. Okay, I appreciate it. Let's go about the area and find a spot to set up shop. See you around. Man, why wouldn't he just tell her about this? I mean, doesn't Bernardus work for the Vatican or something? They should probably want to know about this stuff. Anyway. Oh, and we got monsters. Just like that. Don't have a double jump. And... no speed up ability, no nothing. Sealed. A magic seal is needed. Okay. A safe room. Yeah. So going from the... Going from the Game Boy Advance to the DS. Pretty neat so far. You can only see the... I think it's the lower screen in this instance, because they want you to draw on it. Which is suboptimal in a way, because I think the upper screen on the DS may have had the better resolution. But here, have a look. That's what you're missing right now. Also, I can switch between these two, which is kind of cool. But yeah, the gameplay in this game takes place firmly. Only on one screen, even the menuing, so it's actually a pretty good game to present this way. And I could overlay all my follower related text with a smaller version of the other screen, but anyway, the gang's all here. Oh, those two? Oh, Soma! Yoko? Julius? What are you two doing here? Well, you should ask that. We got wind of this cult from a tip by Ricardo. We're investigating with Mr. Belmont. I'm sure you remember him. The hunter? Soma, please understand. If the darkness draws you in, no choice but to destroy you. Yeah, I know. And there's no reason for you to be here. That's right, you're only putting yourself in danger. It's Celia, woman. Not only was she after me, she tried to harm Mina too. I'm not gonna stop until I find her. You're determined, I see. I have nothing more to say. Wait, Julius. How can you just say that? I'll be going now. Wait a second, I'm coming too. Oh yeah, but you stay. We'll need a contact here, just in case. Hey, wait, you can't just... And he's off. Those Baimon's got moves. Man, they're so selfish. I bet you have no intention of going home either. Well, fine then. Here, take this. And this is a magic seal. Magic seal? The cult leader appears to create gates that draw the power of darkness. Monsters exposed to that power are said to be invincible. We are supposed to destroy them. That's where this magic seal comes in. Want to practice using it? Sure, I'll give it a try. Good, now watch closely. Draw a figure exactly as shown. Okay, now you try it. Good, that's it. So, this is where the patch comes in. Apparently, if you play the game as Julius, which is probably some kind of bonus mode you get after finishing the game. Let me pause the game here real quick. Apparently, Julius just solves these seal thingies automatically, and so I'm guessing the patch was created by tapping into this already existing routine and just applying this to Soma's playthrough as well. Otherwise, we would need to draw these shapes onto the screen, which I would be doing by way of a mouse, so... Oh, one more thing. You can practice drawing the magic seal anytime. If you're not sure how to do it, you should definitely practice. Got it. Magic seal activates on its own when it's needed. Give it a try and see. Okay, now, let's go, Soma. Huh? Go where? It's a dead end here. Only Julius could get in from somewhere like that. We should go back and find a different way, and... Alright, if we have to. There's no shelter from the rain and wind here either. Will you escort me? Sure, of course. Thanks. Let's go. Yeah, but, you know... Even on the lower screen, the fidelity has been upped quite a bit, so the animations are more detailed. And... yeah, this is already pretty close what we saw on the PlayStation. Repeating this section for one specific purpose. I want the axe. That is, I want the soul of the axe armor. Because in the previous game, this was just the... Oh. Pretty strong. Oh yeah. I'll have to look up again whether or not these stack. Also, I should probably visit the save point just to make sure. Yeah, so in the previous game, when you get the soul of the axe armor, you get the same boring horizontally thrown axe that the ex-soldier has been throwing, yeah, throughout the entire series, which is, I guess, accurate. But this, in this game, they give you the proper arcing axe from basically ancient Castlevania history, and since you're usually saddled with horizontal attack of some fashion. This is a great complement to your basic attack. This door, it looks like you'll need the magic seal right away. Yay! Most likely you'll find a magic seal to finish off the monster in here. Just be calm and focus, I'll be waiting here. No problem. I mean, the kid has been through some shit, so... Also, he looks motivated. What I love about the various soul weapons is that they very often will hit multiple times. Just got a flying armor enhancement again. You did it! Using magic seals is a piece of cake, and especially if you patch it out. Don't be too sure, that magic seal won't be useful forever. What do you mean? They will probably prepare new and more complex patterns for magic seals. Basically becomes a line drawing Simon Says game. Oh, but not to worry, they'll have the magic seals pattern hidden somewhere. If they don't, the gates to the dark side will be useless. I get it. I won't keep holding you up as my escort anymore. I can manage on my own. You sure? In that case, I'll be going now. Oh, there's one more thing though. Julius may have some new information, so come see me if you're close by. And so, please don't do anything reckless. Count on it. You take care. Oh, that's just a refill. Yeah. Oh, fancy. God, the boy still hasn't learned how to chill. Oh, never mind. I take it all back. This doesn't do anything. It's just neat. Oh. And obviously this still controls like a dream. Very responsive. Very fluid. Oh. Oh! I thought I was about to flush myself out there like a rat. Okay, that's an unexpected flex. Starting with something as esoteric as a Wizardry Lab. But you know, it doesn't always have to be, I don't know, the Uptooth Ballroom or what have you. won't I, my old friend? Oh damn. Oh, I wouldn't mind getting the slime. Blunt sword. That's kinda... Officer, what was the cause of death? He was beaten with a blunt sword. Yeah, let's get that bouncy slime in here. A high power explosive. Okay, the drop rate is a lot better in this one. Not sure. Appreciate the slight delay on the strike with this Eastern style weapon. Okay, the slime is probably perfect for certain areas, but here it's... By the way, if there's an unlimited amount of you, probably drop souls all the same, huh? And this is a good one. Oh, we still have to slide. Also the back step. I haven't found any secret doors yet, but I do hope they come up more frequently here than... Oh shit, Manticore? This early? And I'm poisoned. Excuse me? Manticore soul to grow a tail. It's a really simple effect, but it is unnerving. Huh. sprite work and this is really strong. I know a lot of it is probably also just copy-pasted. The swap gate. We're already... Oh, we even have a destination. Let's actually go there. Oh, that's a neat effect. A lot of the sprite work is probably just reused from past games. Oh. Okay, the range is fantastic, obviously. The moveset is not complete shite. Let's check out that maze. Yeah, no, that's not happening. What an unessential but kinda cute and environmental effect. This car sinking down. Why not jump on it? Oh, hi, Summer. You're going to act as Julia's contact here? Yes, there was no one living here, so I thought it'd be okay. Oh, that rough-looking guy, is right across from me? What was his name again? Hammer? Yeah, that's it. What's he doing here? He came to help me. Honestly, you didn't ask him to come, did you? Of course I didn't. I'm sure you wouldn't, but it's too dangerous for him to be here. Can't you tell him to leave, Summer? I told him already. He wouldn't budge. Besides, it's hopeless now, especially after someone who's not supposed to be here showed up. Huh? Well, if he wouldn't listen to you, I suppose it is hopeless. By the way, I gained a new ability. A new ability? What? So the power of dominance lets you control the souls of monsters, right? Right. But I thought I could use magic to draw the monster's soul out and use them. You mean release the souls? Something like that. Of course, I would need your cooperation, Summer. It's not something that's easy to do. So, how do you plan to use these freed souls? Well, I can fuse the freed souls with a weapon, thus creating a new weapon. The souls you use will be lost though. Can you even do that? That's rather rude of you to ask. I may not look the part, but I am considered an exceptional spellcaster. Just tell me if you need something. I'll prove it to you. Okay then. Oh, and by applying my ability, you may be able to reduce the souls used. I'm not sure if you'll need it, but just keep that in mind. Got it. So, may I help you with anything today? Free the soul. Broadsword. Great sword. Claymore. Okay, still have the flying armor, the bomber armor, max armor, couple of skeletons. Did I lose something here? I definitely got an upgrade for the regular spare. Okay, let's just say I release these. Did that do anything? Or did I just toss them? Oh wow. Tail. Still can't get over that. Ah, you're welcome. So what do you think? Not a bad shop, eh? All the weirdest places to set up a shop. Well, look around and don't be so cheap. Yuko's in the area. I saw her earlier. She must have come after me. That's not it. Jeez, you sure are quick to put a man down, aren't you? She's here to investigate this cult, she said. Well, whatever the case, I can tell you I'm a lot more motivated this time. Can you come to back me up? Anyway, look around and buy something already. Okay, we are getting rid of the knife, because fuck the knife, fuck the short sword. When did I get a claymore? By the way, does it consider my equipped items? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's kind of rad. Let's see. All the places I can't jump yet. I'm already not trusting this mirror. Huh, maybe I'll learn how to travel by way of mirror later into the game. very tempted to make the spaghetti joke, but it would also feel kind of forced. Okay, that happened. Slaughterer. Okay, the config is literally just the controls. They do have a benefit. Look at our magic meter going up that fast. I think I like the idea of a Bat Familiar way better than the actual implementation. Scarf. When did we find a cape? Oh well. So keep seeing these coiled doors, and I wonder if I can do more than just maybe flip a switch on the other side. What if we... challenge another one of Frankenstein's creatures? And maybe we'll get the ability to throw lightning, and maybe that can attack with some machinery. That will not should, but also not something that would be completely out of place in these games. Provided it has a soul, huh? Okay, if the money drops the moment it falls over, then the souls will be any different. I would bet anything that this is that like, I'm not terribly pedantic when it comes to calling the thing Frankenstein or Frankenstein's monster. I know, no, accuracy is important, I know that. But I have a feeling that in the game it's actually just called Frankenstein. If we ever get the soul to confirm that. And now we're out of extra attack power. And it's gonna be substantially more difficult. Amount of cash, but no soul. Nope. One more try. We get 2 level ups out of this whole affair, but let's move on. You've come, just as I predicted. Celia Fortnum. You're kidding, right? You're telling me this punks a lot of darkness? Judging matters merely on appearance, simpletons are so vexing. What do you call me, Dimitri? I merely stated a fact. Wow, Dimitri is really endearing himself to his allies, huh? Dario, Dimitri, both of you, enough. Excuse the behavior. Welcome to our house, home to our church. You talk as if you were expecting me. You fear that you will imperil innocence for who you... you fear that you will imperil innocence for who you are and can become. Am I not correct? Yes. I fell for your ruse. Why would you want to resurrect the Dark Lord? We do not desire the Dark Lord per se. For God to be perfectly good, there must be a being of perfect darkness. That has nothing to do with me. This world does need a perfect dark being. One should emerge. Isn't that how it works? Perhaps that is so, perhaps it is not. What is true power, however, if that... however, is that the power of darkness... Sorry. Some of her sentences are giving me a headache. What is true, however, is that the power of darkness steadily grows faint. The Lord of Darkness must be enthroned without fail. And not a moment too soon. But that doesn't mean... I heard enough already. Let's rip this punk apart right here and now. Have patience. He will try to stop me using whatever means. There's no need to haste. Huh? What are you saying? He's on our hands now. We can destroy him whenever, however we wish. Correct. This will also serve as a test for the both of you. Let's see. Wait a second. Test? What test? I didn't hear about that. Are you incapable of thinking even a little? There is but one Dark Lord. Yet there are two candidates, you and I. Duh, I know that. Then get this through your hollow skull. Whoever defeats this boy becomes chosen as the Lord of Darkness. Oh joy. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, okay. This'll make it fun. Next time I see you, punk, I'll burn you to ashes. I shall depart also. I see no significance in my presence here at this time. Neither did we. So those two are the Dark Lord's candidates? Correct. They were born at the same time as Dracula's demise. They are inheritors of Dracula's dark powers. But that's no guarantee that they can become the Dark Lord. They can, by shattering Dracula's soul. If you wish to stop me, I shall be waiting for you at the top. I may even change my mind if you survive my traps. Yeah, improved in terms of style maybe, but certainly not in resolution. That's a good evening. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I have no strong preference regarding the hot reds. But this I quite like. Welp. Balor, touch the screen to shatter certain blocks. Yeah, that works. Wait, that's it. Huh. So, I still have 3 potions left, that's comforting. So far I'm enjoying it. I mean, animation, graphics, music, it's all a really neat upgrade to the previous one. pretty sure I could have done without the rune or line drawing, even if I was playing this on original hardware. Manticore ability is really weird, but it works. Basically get an extra arm to attack. I'm gonna stay here for a while. That works. Why would I do that right before? There's a glitch. We're at a specific interval. It will think the pressure is hitting the bottom right corner. Oh, okay. I did quite enjoy my time with the DS. It was fairly late into its lifespan. But it also meant I got one of the nicer models. Fancy that. Yeah, I'm good for now. Hello, what are you? Oh. man, that's not pleasant. Oh, Sona, am I glad to see you? Glad? What was that man's name? Hammer? Did he try something funny? I often notice him glaring at me. I don't think he's glaring, but since he's a neighbor, I usually give him a smile, but he always looks away. Did I do something to upset him? Oh god, I know where this plot is going, and I'm already tired of it. No, you're imagining it. He just looks rough, so it looks like he's glaring. I'll ask him about it the next time I have a chance. You will? Thank you. How may I help you today? And I only have the one exiler. Oh. Yeah, I noted that too earlier, and just the car sinking and the snow falling off. It's completely it's completely superfluous, but just a neat detail. Here we go. Soma, you came at the right time. I just got a new magazine in today. UMA News. It's about real monsters. I think it's good news about the area too. It's gotta be good. I'll buy it if you feel like it. Yeah, but watch out. Don't you dare read it in my shop. You think sell info if you look at it for free, it's the same as stealing. I know that. Okay, as long as you get that through your head. It's released every so often, so check in to see if any new issues arrive. Okay, so wanna buy it now? Here we have castle maps. Well, these are basically... Oh, there's the Lucky Charm. But why does the Lucky Charm only raise luck by one? Kinda shitty. So, suppose I buy the cutlass. I can't quite afford it, but almost. Get rid of the maze because, good lord. Okay, regular Castlevania. Medium-sized sword. Just buy... No. I have a claymore. But yeah, fuck that moveset. Like, no. It's way too slow. Actually, I'm just go. So, and if I take the cutlass to Yoko. Oh, hi, Soma. What is it? It's about Julius. Do you think he considers me to be just a burden? Good lord, I don't know. I don't think he thinks that. Soma, you saw him. At the drawbridge, he left without a word from me. Also said the monsters inside were tough, so I offered to help. And do you know what? He turned me down as if I were a child. Oh, calm down. What? Are you on Julius' side too, Soma? No, that's not it. I'm sure Julius is just worried about you. But I can fight too. There's no need for him to worry about me. Yoko, you just don't understand how a guy thinks. Oh, please, Soma. This should be good. Enlighten us. Just cares about you and doesn't want to see you get hurt. That would be 10 times worse than getting hurt himself. But you have to try to understand for his sake. No, she doesn't. She really doesn't. If we were in Julius' spot, I think he'd say the same thing. He would probably just scowl at them and run off because he's not the talky type. Really? Well, I guess I can see that. But waiting around all the time isn't much fun. When you get home, make sure to treat Mina right. Yeah, I know. I'm glad I have someone to confide in. So, how may I help you? Ah, Corpse Suite. And Valkyrie. I'm gonna take this party upstairs and let's use the halberd. And now we paid plenty to improve it. Oh, you can cancel out of it. I should practice that. Maybe it's not quite. Or maybe it's more LA than I thought. Okay. Huh. I can definitely cancel out of that step. That's not bad. Like this whole thing. Yeah. Gonna grind out another X real quick. So I have my favorite sub-weapon back. This game is, I keep trying to use the backstone in various Metroidvania for things that can't be used in them. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, Zombie Soul, never got that one. Okay, I guess I'll keep this one around. By the way, do you know if souls stack in this game? They didn't stack in Aria. They do stack in Bloodstained in terms of effectiveness. Because I have a lot of Orc souls right now. Ah. I think this just explained itself. 4 out of 9, 1 out of 9. I just want the axe to be a little more stronger, but I guess drop rates being what they are. Yeah, and didn't Alucard also have the little Vampire Lord trail? Why limit myself? Oh dear. Nope. Yeah, no, I cocked that up. Yeah. I think this is a job for the cutlass and the axe. Although, while I'm here, might as well check if anything's in here. How did you spend your summer vacation, Soma? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Oh yeah, well, that's already too much. And then the guy who sells weapons to me punched me in the face for it. Yeah, the regular sort of, like when you would crouch in Symphony of the Night, it would also do this downward swing that could hurt stuff. Oh, this is gonna be... Huh, combat knife. What else? What? What did I just do? Oh, they're weapon specials. Right. Super attack. Oh. I prefer that to be there. I really wish I had a library card. Oh, good grief. dropping a quick save here. For precisely this reason. What if the lower part? Maybe? Yeah, that seems to work. Not with a jump, predictably, but other than that. I've already forgotten what we got there. There was a mirror, and we got a combat knife. And the combat knife is neat early on for those fast attacks, but... yeah. Like I mentioned the other day, I think this is a wee bit too much editorializing, and fan mods like this should really, if they want to make both aesthetic changes and functional changes, they should ideally keep them as different, as separate options. It's not like these patches are huge and difficult to distribute. Separate from my body and conduct reconnaissance. Oh, that could be interesting. Oh, come on. It's just petty. Yeah, that's using backstep to begin with, because it's not something that comes easy to me in these games. I'm just so used to just turning away in other games, like so. even though the game gives you a perfect dodge mechanic that, well, not perfect, but very useful, that has broad applications and is useful in just about any boss fight. I want my double jump, keep using it, and it doesn't work. Oh. What exactly does the armor light do? Oh. Oh. Never mind that. Yeah, I was grinding for the creature soul a bunch, and because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a kick-ass lightning attack. Like if it's the vertical lightning, no, horizontal lightning of the lightning doll in the last game, that would be a really cool feature to have. Oh, we got Tint Spinach, so gotta get into that Popeye mindset of getting kicked for 84. For 85 health. I'm sure I get this one, but I keep getting hit for no good reason. Muscle memory working against me a bit really. Yeah. Still, overall, I feel these games are relatively consistent and I like that about them. Okay, 5 more tries. Maybe not 5. Oh, we got more spinach out of it. That's something. And another level up. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, and I mean, most games will rather teach me the more conventional way, rather than having a dedicated get the hell out of dodge button. It's not even where I'm supposed to be. Oh yeah, absolutely. And even in and of itself, the idea of dodging by stepping backwards is not terribly common. Usually you dodge into some direction, forward direction of some sort. Yeah, that too. It's almost less about placement and more about the iframes. Dark Souls manages to do both, but they also tuned that very finely. And it helps that Dark Souls is also a somewhat slower game. Huh. I keep thinking that maybe I want to play the Generations game on the Switch. But then again, my first Monster Hunter game was World, and that's a tough one to come back from. Oh, that was mildly upsetting. Right, Garden of Madness. This is oddly on point with the movie I watched earlier today, which was Color Out of Space. And I gotta say, this was a kick-ass Lovecraft adaptation, and not for the faint of heart. It was really, really nasty in places. say. No? There we go. I feel almost insulted by getting hit there, but honestly, if those fellas couldn't throw upward in an arc, it would make no sense at all. Splendid. Oh, this will just be the main castle gate, huh? Oh, it's that one! Interesting. I don't know, I've been playing these games since Symphony, like the Castlevania games in this particular playstyle, and the backstep thing just never grew in the way it's probably supposed to. Hello, Succulent Crab. Yeah, I figured it was the Switch, the one available on the Switch. I think we discussed it before. Breastplate. I have that. Never mind then. I mean, Alucard could do it in the original Symphony, so... Oh my god! I was not prepared for Giant Snail. How nice of them to put this right in front of the boss room. Ah, Cop Suite, huh? Well, it's not always boss rooms, it could just be story. I mean, I guess they make you get these. They make you get the runes, so. Please don't be a cutlass. Oh, it's a floret. I don't see this being terribly useful, but I appreciate him getting into the spirit of things. The way he's holding his other arm. Switch souls and equipment using A. 2 sets of equipment may be set in minis equip. Okay, neat. Oh shit, it's Yorick. Poor bastard. And I'm not kidding, yeah. That skeleton who's running after their own head, we're called Yorick, and in the whatchamacallit, in Symphony of the Night. So oh, but it still switches equipment in the menu that way. Actually, I'm just gonna undo my change here, and the specials are very costly. I won't rely on them like I would in other games on the strong attack. I mean, it's not as bad as the last Pokemon game, where certain sound options were locked behind items that random NPCs then just give you. You don't even earn them, you just have to find them. Anyway, let's go axe, breastplate, scarf, fork, flying armor, and the golem. They may have perfectly angled this so I can't get up there even with the flying armor. Oh, we got milk. Oh wow. Oh, there's a handgun up there. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna drop a quick save here because this seal, a magic seal, is needed. Okay, we're not versed enough, I imagine. Could have had the decency to color code it, but alas. Oh, well, yeah, look at that. 801 kept coming up. Oh, buddy. In Symphony of the Night, there's only one instance of the skeleton. And it's the most sad and pathetic thing, because it doesn't even attack. Like those kicks where it kicks the skull at you like a soccer ball is new. And the original incarnation kept running into their own skull, thereby propelling it further. And yeah, it was really sad. I mean, you knock it out and it says it's called Yorick, like the skull, or rather Jester from Hamlet, and it's just poor one out for old Yorick. Anyway, we're out of here for the moment. Dark Chapel. Those imps are pretty kick-ass. Oh, thank you. Those imps had a pretty kick-ass ability in the last game. Not happening. Wait, hold up. Oh yeah, no, that happens all the time. Okay, this is... I already love the fact that you don't kill witches in this game, they just turn into a cat and run off. If you kill Apprentice or defeat. If you defeat Apprentice witches, it's just a regular black cat. If it's a trained witch, or a fully trained witch, the cat will have a little hat on. And also in this game, the owl rides away on the witch, on the cat. And yeah, I'm just in love with the sense of humor that the designers here have. It's a game about hellish demons and lots of blood, but this is super wholesome. Yeah, I was just thinking, are they really owls or are they just smaller cats? But same difference. It's very cute. Oh shit, it's those guys. I really dislike them. Huh. Oh, tell me more. Okay. And we're teetering on the brink here. Also, don't want to lose the soul drop. Well, why not have a pancake? It looks so cool. Yeah, no, it's a cat. It has a little tail. Okay. Yeah, that's how I've been using the Manticore tail too. Manticore is also pretty expensive, but if you only use it for hitting stuff, then pretty much golden. First of all, You imps, I don't appreciate your discount SpongeBob laughter. I mean, why bother? I'm obviously gonna come back here and I don't need a strong potion right now. Oh, excuse me for that rather uncouth scene. You're one of the Dark Lord candidates, Dmitry Blinov. You're fighting a demon. Does that mean you're forsaken Celia? We've drawn the wrong conclusion. It was merely a ritual to gain power. A ritual? You witness it, yes? Unless you're as dim as Dario, you should have discerned my ability. That's what it is. The ability to copy magic attacks. Oh, how observant of you. Oh, since there's no one else to disrupt us. Hold it. I don't have any reason to fight you. Do you have any reason for going along with Celia's scheme? None whatsoever. Well done. However, I have this power. I wish to know the meaning of it, its significance. Is that not a natural desire? And for that you want to become the Dark Lord? Is that so wrong? Refining my power will finally provide me with answers. Let us begin. Yeah, sure. Oh shit! That got grim really quickly. I had saved before the door, well, because I hadn't saved a little bit of extra exploration. Yeah, what to do? If possible, I would like to maybe find a teleporter. So that was probably a Valkyrie, and I could really use a Valkyrie soul. So, sorry, but you're it. Yeah. Plus, the way it was explained, he is pretty much a one-trick pony, as in, we can copy all the abilities, and he just has the one, right? Yeah. Aria of Sorrow was not as bad as I had remembered Igarashi games, because Order of Ecclesia, the last 3DS one, was just rotten with bosses that served as difficulty spikes. Yeah, I guess at that point, people kinda knew what they were in for. So if I attack him with bone, like the standard skeleton, bone toss, Wrong. Shit. Blow through the last 2 potions. Well, I definitely want to use a potion. But I want to check in at home base anyway, so... Oh! Look at that friendly fella. Still didn't drop us a soul. Early game already with the palette switches. Nope. Okay. Intense. Yeah. I think I saved since we were here. Well, that's not great, but also not terrible. Yeah, but if I take really shitty abilities, you know what, let's put this to the test right away. Let's say we use... Shit. Threw those skeleton souls away because they were so fucking useless. Oh, you know what? We can deal with summoned zombies, and we can also deal with bad families. Yeah, that's what I forget. You mean I can't? I mean, that's manageable. It'd be better if I could actually destroy them. Okay, the lack of iframes between getting hit is aggravating. I was like, oh well, then I'm just gonna throw one of my own, and 22 damage did the trick. It's over. I care how short it seems. I won't take your life, just give up. You dare pity me? Soon you shall be one that will be pitied upon. Yeah, I'm Did he just... What? Dead? That can't be. Ew, what was that? Did I gain dominance over a human soul? No, I gained no power, but what was that light? I don't trust this. Sure. Fucking flame man. They are extremely hard to hit. It's not the next asshole. Oh, look at that, it's Malthus. There we go. Oh, get a little salto this time. Should be doable. game, please play nice. Like, I get it. They want to teach me the limits of this ability, but making it pixel perfect is just so fucking aggravating. Ah, might be onto something here. Yeah, thank you. No, doesn't seem... It's kind of nice that I have the entirety, like that I have the map on screen for myself. But it's also not terribly large in relation. Power belt. So bad. That's actually pretty nice. Let me guess. I need a Valkyrie solo. Tough customers. Yeah, I think the trick here is that there's several of them, which kind of makes it more of a challenge. Shit. This should not be this hard. Yeah, no, buddy. I'm gonna save before I face you again. What the hell is that? So about that other enemy. I tried that earlier, and that was precisely what got me killed. But yeah, if I had started with that strategy either time, it would have been entirely viable. Oh. Okay, I imagine that's for later. Shit. In true Pennsylvania tradition, the scarf. Yay! Yeah, that's fucking useless. Also, if travel through mirrors is gonna become a thing at some point, it just has not yet. Shit. I just quick saved, but to be honest, I'm kind of fucked. Why did I get rid of the bone toss? I mean, that's nice. Rotten meat. Sure, what could go wrong? Well, we only lost 2 hit points. Wow, I got greedy for rotten meat there and got killed. Anyway, we have a perfectly good double jump. That should carry us home in some form of fashion. Oh, a good place to grind money, I'm learning. How it's also just a really small amount of health, like 11 hit points is basically nothing. I'm already using save states extensively here. I think the hard limit for me should be to use them mid-room. Oh! Hi, cat. What are you up to? I mean, you're up to no good, that's... basically the default, but... That asshole just hit us for 1 HP. Jesus. Okay, we can breathe easy. I mean, if they were anything like their first appearance in, I think, Rondo of Blood, then yeah, it should be like a third of their health, because in that game they hit like a motherfucker. Hi Soma, what can you tell me about the Celia woman? All I know is she's a priestess of this cult, and the fact that she has the ability to open gates to the dark side. What can she do by opening those gates? Mainly summon monsters and demons. She also creates zones that draw energy from the dark side. You'll need magic seals to close those gates. I see. May I help you with anything else? Okay, we have a corpse suite. And the cutlass becomes a longsword. And then we sacrifice the great armor, which... yeah. Okay. Fragarash. Oh, they're branching. Interesting. Mistletoe or fronting? I think I can sacrifice 1 axe armor to upgrade the axe. And we got a battle axe. But the Manticore though, man. Yeah, sure. Great axe armor. Yeah, especially this, the name for the sword keeps coming up. Like... So, how about this? Let's use this for a little while. And as a complement to it, just go with the flying armor on both sets, and 1 pillar on this one, strength on this one, and the rock, and the axe. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I figured. They didn't really tell me about the other sword option, but I imagine it will be the more interesting one, and I think I'm just gonna quick save, try it out, and then hey Kitty, what's up? Cats are really weird. When you talk directly to them about why they're complaining, they will sometimes just settle down in their I'm a rock pose. Yeah. Oh, but you're still complaining, huh? Yeah. I never know how much the microphone catches of the cat. Could be that I sound like I'm very, very elaborately talking to myself. Anyway, Soma, that old guy, what's his name, you know? You mean Julius? Yeah, Julius. He seems to come around to see Yoko a lot. Do you think... Dude, Hammer, go over and talk to her and ask her, because... you're adults. Ostensibly. Of course he comes around. Yoko is Julius' contact. Oh, you're right. I'm letting my mind get the better of me. Man, I gotta snap out of it. Anyway, how can I help you today? Well... Just you gonna buy this rotten meat up. Oh. It doesn't do anything. Great. Rid of that. I have a spare of these. This menu is horrible. Actually, I'm gonna incorporate this into my sets. This one's already using the golem, so it's more geared towards strength, so it's gonna keep using the power belt, and my quote-unquote regular set will be a little more defensive. I think it's a fairly standard mic, but I'm using a bunch of filters on it, on OBS's side, for noise gating and the likes. I can just check. Okay, so it starts with noise suppression. Then there's a noise gate, so it basically turns off when I'm not actually making a sound that that's strong enough, and then I also add a little bit of gain, because my voice isn't the loudest to begin with, and is interestingly enough, at least at the time when I set this up, you have to set them up in the order that you want them to be, to affect the recording, because you had no way of moving them up or down, which was kind of a gotcha situation. Okay, let's see what the double jump can do for us here. So I really need a drop from those bones, from those regular skeletons. Thank you. Throw me a bone, will ya? Is that a werewolf just casually strolling through the background? Huh. It's either that or the abominable snowman. Oh. Oh, we don't have any curry yet, but yeah. I like that they included a little secret there. Okay, so now I'm expecting that at some point I'm gonna get mauled for curry and I'm oddly okay with this in the context of these games. I think it's funny that so far we are just in some castle. Like... at the beginning it says, okay, this is the base of this cult. Oh god, the magic vacuum. Let's see if it got any more useful. Get a new sprite, but... says this, okay. Actually have a oh, okay. Yeah, and in the previous game it was a nice gag. A little bit sexist, but then again, they are maids, so it's literally their job to clean, not because they're women. But yeah, it wasn't much more than a gag. I have not found a single secret door in this game so far. It's kind of disheartening. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. It's a Crimson Cloak. Let's put it on and feel very much like a vampire. That's kinda sick. Didn't even change her cover. Nope. That reminds me a little bit of Secret of Mana, where when you would max out a spell, it would get a new animation, which was super neat. If not for the fact that the amount of brine necessary to max out magic was ungodly in that game. Missed that downward swing. Oh, that axe got real nasty. You maxed out every soul in this game? That is a lot. And I would never call out anyone for maxing out or 100% in a video game, because, you know, why the hell not? Especially since Castlevania games are just very pleasant to play. Like, it's a nice gameplay loop to get lost in. That's probably why I picked this one when I wasn't really feeling like continuing with Ico right away. Because I wanna look at Ico because Ico is an interesting game, but not so much because it's terribly fun to play. Whereas the Igavania games are just In terms of gameplay, they're just pure gravy. Okay, no quick tree and saw for me. Let's move on. Oh, this one. Oh, this asshole. Here at last, you really stepped out of bounds, punk, huh? Dimitri. I'm talking about Dimitri. I didn't mean to kill your friend. I didn't finish, huh? What are you saying? I wanted to pummel that a bitty jerk myself. Doesn't your friend's death mean anything to you? Huh? Huh? You gotta be joking. Oh, let's get on with this already. Why do you want to become the Dark Lord anyway? Why? Look at this power. Yeah, I had a feeling that this little garden wouldn't last. Can you imagine how crazy it'll be with even more power? You're insane. And you yap way too much. Come on, punk, I'll roast you to a cinder. Okay. That was only trick. Wow, this guy sucks. Sure if I got a really lucky cycle here or if his moveset was really that bad. You can give up trying to become the Dark Lord. A punk like you're not walking away from this. There enough. Celia, don't try to stop me. A man's got his pride. I know that, but I'm not prepared to lose the last candidate. We'll pull back for now. I have another plan. I underestimate you, but this game isn't over yet. I hope not. We have barely uncovered half the map. I shall be waiting on the uppermost floor. Come if you dare. Yeah, I figured that they would be a recurring problem. That's alright. I don't mind boomerang sword. Instead I get corpse sweet. Lots and lots of corpse sweet. I mean, okay. I mean, we lost the Manticore tail to the upgrade system, so it just doesn't really cost that much mana. Soma. I told you not to get involved, didn't I? Oh, Kado, what are you doing here? Thought that you were protecting Mina. Mina's fine. My colleagues are providing protection. Mina is so gonna end up kidnapped in this castle. Because that's how these games go. Besides, keeping you under observation gets priority. You're still treating me as I were the Dark Lord. Haven't you seen enough? I need you to understand, you are considered to be extremely dangerous. But since you're here, I suppose I can stop you. While under my supervision, I'm prepared to overlook use of excessive force. Besides, we can't just allow this cult to carry on this way. Thanks. I appreciate it. Also, Mina entrusted me with this. It's for you. What? A letter and a talisman? Dear Soma, if you're reading this, you're probably gone after that cult. I had a feeling you would when you disappeared after that incident. I know that you worry about me, Soma, but I worry just as much about you. I won't ask you to come back right away because you're way too stubborn, but please promise me that whatever happens, you'll come back unharmed. Oh, and don't forget the talisman. I'm sure it'll come in handy. I'll be praying for you. Always, Mina. Shit. It only just occurred to me that her name is Mina. You know how we are the reincarnation of Dracula? And he gets sweet on Mina Harker in the book. Soma. Brief me on the situation. What have you discovered? Sure. I described what I had learned so far to Arikado. Understood, but the fact that Celia mentioned a plan doesn't sound good. The only thing I can do is keep climbing towards the top floor. Fine, you do that. In the meantime, I'll try to track down Dario's whereabouts. Let's see. Mina's talisman. A talisman from Hakuba Shrine, said to suppress dark souls. Okay. We probably have to wear this when the whole Dimitri thing becomes an issue. The fire guy is a wuss, and Dimitri can honk a ghost Luigi so hard he dies. I mean, that's what happened. Wasn't even that embellished. There's that ghost dancer soul that gives us extra luck. Oh, coffee. How nice. Mostly this place is full of souls that we need. I really wanna upgrade the Ghost Dancer soul for obvious reasons. The Succubus soul is probably giving us a life leech ability again. And the Valkyrie soul is what we need to upgrade our sword with. Or the spear. Might be the spear. Okay, I'm out. This has been Memory Gate for the day, and we got nasty clowns. No, it's fine. I'm relatively cool around nasty clowns. Ugh. Still spooky. Apparently there was an issue with that. Okay, the fact that these life-size dolls with the long blonde hair in a what looks like a master bedroom makes this whole situation a big nope. Is it like a, like, what was his name? Gambit and the X-Men? Wearing a fiery playing card? Huh. Doesn't blow up, but there's always... Honestly, the death animation of this clown is kind of fantastic. Like, it's good sprite work to begin with, but they really went the extra mile here. And he dropped a hamburger. Oh, I want a hamburger. The little dolls next to these openings just creep me the fuck out. I wouldn't mind some kind of environmental, like, or area of effect attack around my character, like the paintings. Damn. It's supposed to. I don't have a frame of reference for comparison because it's the first time I'm playing this. Yes. Okay. This was great. I wanna see that again. Like, god damn it. No. What? Oh, the curry attack? I actually get a little bit of use out of that one in Aria of Sorrow, if it's the same. Because you basically drop a damage over time. Item. Damn. I guess the best course of action is going down. Shit. Yeah, I figured if the skeleton waiter was in the game again, that this would be how I'll get the curry. Jesus Christ. This way I'll probably get to 2, whatever 2 does. Not terribly eventful, but... Oh, we got cursed. That's fair. Oh. It's gonna be a horrible, horrible puzzle here. Shit. It does nothing? That's... Oh, that's kind of disappointing actually. Ah, shit. I got played. FH. Okay. F. Did I get it wrong? Yeah, yeah. It got worse. Somehow, it got worse. At least decent armor. be in a little bit of trouble here. The hell was that? Is that a bear? Probably a bear. Yeah, it did so in the last game as well, which is why I'm immediately interested. Oh. Game, please. Yeah, it's probably gonna get better. That's a point. Good enough. Demon Guest House, huh? So, do you know anything about a man named Dario? Dario Bossi. He has the ability to create fires. He's been implicated in countless inexplicable fires. He's a wicked criminal who's wanted all around the globe. I see. That's all I know. Do you need anything else? Oh. There we go. Sure. Hey, welcome. I got some new stuff in. Yeah, the Soulita ring, huh? Weird. I should probably just take a couple of high potions with me. Anyway, this is a good time for me to wrap it up for today. We've been going about 3.5 hours, and yeah, made some good progress on this game. No zombies, that's for sure. And yeah. I don't know when I will be back. Maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. Got some stuff to do. But yeah, for the time being, I'll bid you adieu. Please all take care of yourself. These are turbulent times, so make extra sure that you and your loved ones are safe. And yeah. Have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.